Yo, what is up guys? Jamie from Jamie's Detailing, and it is the middle of the week, and you guys are probably wondering, what the heck is Jamie doing posting a video in the middle of the week? Well, guys, I am absolutely blown away at the response to the pre and post detail inspection forms, the templates that we just released last Sunday. You guys absolutely ate those things up. As my daughter would say, you guys ate and left no crumbs. So over the past couple days, a ton of you guys have actually reached out to me talking about the forums, how much you guys liked them. A couple of you guys had some small questions, and today I wanted to take some time to actually show you guys how to make these forms your own. So how to actually pull them up in Canva, change the title, change your guys' logo, and show you a couple quick little things about some of the other little cells on the form. And then from there, I want to actually show you guys how I use these digitally in the real world. So of course you guys could print these out once you guys are done editing them and making them your own, but I want to show you guys how I actually use them digitally on my iPad when I'm on the job in a real world situation. So let's go ahead and jump down to the office where I'm going to actually show you guys how to edit these in Canva really quick, and then we're going to jump right back up here and I'm going to show you guys how I go about actually using these in a real world situation. Here we are at the computer, and once you guys actually make the purchase for these templates, you guys are going to be able to download a PDF file. Now, the PDF file that you guys download is not the templates themselves. It's actually a link to the templates. So you guys are going to go ahead and open up that PDF file, and then you guys just want to click download and edit. And now this download and edit button is actually going to bring up your browser, or it's going to bring up Canva depending on what type of device you guys are on. I'm on my computer right now, so it's just going to bring up Canva in Google. You guys are then going to be greeted with this page right here. This is the template page so that you guys can gain access to the templates themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and click use template for a new design. So I'm going to go ahead and click use template for new design. And that is going to bring up Canva, and now we can actually start editing our template. This is the easiest part of the entire editing process, guys, and this is actually kind of the fun part. So now you guys actually can put in your own logo, and you guys can change the name for your business. We'll just say your guys' business name is Golden Detail. So we're going to put GOL, Golden Detailing. And then for the logo, we're just gonna make up a logo here real quick, guys. Our logo for this company is a gold bar. If you guys don't have a logo, you could just leave the text and take the image off completely, but for this example, I'm just gonna drop in here a little gold bar. Alright guys, this is just an example, but I picked a different image for my logo. But anyways, you guys get the idea. You guys can swap out your logo, you can put in your own name, and you guys can change all of this information right here, which is your contact information. So go ahead and feel free to change all of this information so that it works for your guys' business. Now, coming down from there, guys, I have a few locked cells, and those are these big old spreadsheet looking things right here. But if you guys wanted to change any of these, like let's say you want to change this scratch to a dent or whatever you guys wanted to change it to, you guys can totally change each and every one of these individual cells if you guys please. I'm going to leave all of these cells the way that they are, but feel free to change them to the actual services and stuff that work for your business and the stuff that you guys are selling and upselling and all of that kind of stuff. Now from there, guys, you guys can even go as far as editing all the wording and stuff like that. You guys can edit this customer and detailer signature line as you guys please. And the big thing about these documents, which I know I mentioned in the past video, guys, is you guys actually do have the licensing for all of these images on here when it comes to these actual inspection car images. So you guys do have the proper licensing for these to be actually printing them, using them out how you guys want. You guys can use them digitally digitally if you guys want. Now, once you guys get done changing the first page of the document to match everything with your guys' business, you guys can actually just come in here and select everything that you guys want, copy it, and then you guys are going to come down to page 2 here, and you guys are going to highlight the stuff that you just copied on the first page, delete that, and now you're just going to Control V or paste that the header and stuff like that. You guys can just copy and paste all of that stuff, and it's going to paste right in the same spot that it was on the previous page. That way you guys aren't going to have to come in here and edit every single page individually. So just edit the first page so that it looks how you guys want. Copy the stuff that you guys changed, and then paste it onto the other 4 pages. That's how I do this so that it's super quick to edit these templates. Otherwise, if you guys were to come in here and do it individually for every single one, you guys would probably be here for a little bit. But if you guys just edit that first page for each of the 2 documents that are in this template pack, edit the first page, and then you guys can copy and paste all the stuff that you guys need to look similar from page to page. So that's how I do it, and the only thing I really don't touch on these documents, guys, is the actual inspection image itself. I kind of just leave this how it is. You can, if you guys wanted to, you guys can move these around. You guys could swap them out for different images if you guys wanted to use different images, but the biggest reason I am charging for these documents is because of the images that we're using on these inspection forms. So those are copyrighted images, and you guys do have all the rights to them just like I do. The only thing you guys can't do is resell the documents like online or in person or whatever, but you guys are free to use these documents for your own organization as you guys please. Now, when it comes to actually saving these files on your device, you guys are going to want to come up to the top right corner and hit share. Once you hit share, go ahead and hit download, and then select your file type, which is PDF standard. Now you can go ahead and hit download, and this is going to download the entire package as one giant PDF file. So that's going to have all of the pages all together, which is great if you guys are planning on printing these and using them in paper form. But if you guys want to use these digitally, I find the best way to do it is to actually go up to the pages section, deselect all the pages, and then individually select each page. Each page is individually labeled, so when you guys download it, it will already be labeled correctly for you guys to use digitally on your device. Repeat that process for each individual page, and then you guys will have all 8 templates available to use digitally. So this is how I actually go about editing these templates in Canva. Canva is super, super easy to use, so don't be nervous to actually use Canva if this is your first time using it. Once you guys use it, you guys are probably going to fall in love with it and start using it for a lot of other things when it comes to your guys' business, and even shit, I use it for my kids' birthday cards and all sorts of stuff. So this is a super, super nice program to have. It is free to use. There are a ton of paid features to it, but you guys, to edit these templates, you guys don't need a subscription or anything like that. You guys just sign into Canva using a free account, and you guys will be ready to go. So anyways, now that we got done actually editing these templates, let me take you guys back out to the garage, and I'm going to show you guys how to use these in the real world. So we just got done editing our templates in Canva, but what I really wanted to show you, and one thing that I've been getting asked a ton about, is how do I actually use these files digitally when I'm on the job or in the real world situation? How am I going to use these files? So I'm going to show you guys really quickly on my iPad, but if you guys are on Android or any other mobile device, it should be super similar. Usually iPad's terrible at things like PDF files and downloading things and whatever. Android has always been way better at it, so I'm sure if you guys can do it on an iPad, you will have no problem doing it on an Android device. But the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and open my Files app. Now, once you guys open up your Files app, you guys are going to go ahead and find the actual PDF that you need. We saved all of these PDFs, or all 4 of the pre and all 4 of the post detail inspection forms. We saved all of those individually so that we can pull them up individually when we need to use them. So I'm going to pretend that we're working on a sedan right now, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up our sedan PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and click and hold on that sedan PDF, and I'm going to duplicate it. Now that it's duplicated, I'm going to go ahead and rename this, and I am going to rename it to the actual invoice that we're working on. So we're going to go ahead and pretend that we are working on invoice 1189. So here is invoice number 1189. And we're going to go ahead and save that. So now that we have the PDF saved with the invoice number that we need, I'm going to go ahead and open up that new PDF document that we just created. And now we have our form right here ready to edit. So now you guys can actually go in here and you guys can change the date. You guys can actually edit all of these cells, all the blue highlighted cells. You guys can come in here and edit. So, and if a cell, for whatever reason, isn't being highlighted, you guys can actually just come down here to the plus sign, hit the plus sign, and you guys can add a new text box wherever you guys want to put some text. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that text box because we do not need it. So now you guys can actually come in here and edit all of these cells as needed. So if you guys wanted to put the date in here, you guys can go ahead and put today's date in. 11-19. So now you guys can go ahead and come in here and fill this out with all the customer's information. Joe Bill, we'll call him. Invoice number 1189, I believe we were on. It's our fake invoice number for the day. And you guys can input all the vehicle information. So the year, 2022. We'll pretend we're working on a Chevy Trax, that little guy. And from here, guys, you guys can actually put in all of your notes, and then you can also put in your recommendations. So let's say we were recommending paint correction for this vehicle. We can go ahead and type in there paint correction. And now that is actually saved in the cell for us. I kind of put it in a weird spot. Let's see if we can fix that. Here we go. All right. And now we actually have this entire form filled out. And the last thing that we need to do, guys, is add our signature. So your customer could add their signature in here. Super easy. They can use something like an Apple Pen. If you guys have an Apple Pencil, or you guys have a stylus of some sort, these always work great for your customers to actually sign it. But once you guys actually get done filling out this form the way that you guys need it, you guys can go ahead and you guys can actually save this form to your device. You guys can send it over to your invoicing software and save it with your invoice, however you guys want to manage it. But this is super nice because you guys have full control over it. And once you guys actually buy these templates, you guys will have them for life. You guys won't have to pay a monthly subscription or anything extra, which is always super nice, especially since everybody seems to be nickel and diming, you know, entrepreneurs and small business owners these days with a lot of these software that you have to pay monthly subscriptions and all sorts of stuff, guys. So this is super, super nice that you guys can use this with any system and you guys have full control over it, which I always prefer over having a company that I need to pay like a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription in order to use their platform. So this is super nice, and then this is the way that I prefer to do it for my business. So that is pretty much all that I have for today's video. I definitely appreciate all of you guys downloading these templates, and I hope you guys are getting a ton of value out of them. And I've already had a few people reach out to me letting me know that they've already used the forms and that they are loving them. So I really appreciate the feedback from you guys. But that is pretty much all that I have for today's video. So I will catch you on Sunday when we are back to our normal scheduled content. But anyways, until then, peace.